Have you ever wondered what happens when you quit alcohol? Imagine transforming your life, your liver detoxifying, your brain becoming clearer, and your skin glowing. But is it all sunshine and rainbows? In this video, I'm going to take you on a raw journey through my 30 days of sobriety and reveal the shocking effects it had on my body. Get ready to rethink your relationship with alcohol. Let's dive straight into the liver, our body's detox powerhouse. This incredible organ, weighing about 3 pounds and sitting just under your ribcage on the right side, is one of the hardest working parts of your body. It's responsible for over 500 vital functions, but perhaps its most famous role is detoxification. Every day your liver filters your blood, breaking down toxins, metabolizing drugs, and processing everything you eat and drink. It's like your body's own chemical processing plant, working 24/7 to keep you healthy, energized, and balanced. Without your liver, your body would quickly become overwhelmed by the waste and toxins that naturally build up from daily life. When I eliminated alcohol, I could almost feel my liver saying, "Thank you." It was as if a weight had been lifted from my body. I noticed subtle changes at first. My skin looked clearer, my energy levels started to rise, and I felt less bloated. Over time, these small improvements added up to a profound sense of well-being. It's amazing how quickly your body responds when you give your liver a break. The gratitude I felt wasn't just emotional, it was physical too. My digestion improved, my sleep became deeper, and I woke up feeling refreshed instead of sluggish. It's a reminder that our bodies are always communicating with us, and when we listen, the rewards can be life-changing. Alcohol is metabolized by the liver, and excessive drinking can lead to fatty liver, hepatitis, or even cirrhosis. When you drink, your liver prioritizes breaking down alcohol over its other tasks, because alcohol is toxic to your cells. Over time, this extra workload can cause fat to build up in the liver, leading to a condition called fatty liver disease. If drinking continues, inflammation can set in, resulting in alcoholic hepatitis. In the most severe cases, the liver becomes scarred and hardened, a condition known as cirrhosis, which is irreversible and can be life-threatening. These conditions don't just affect people who drink heavily for years. Even moderate drinking can put stress on your liver, especially if you have other risk factors like obesity or certain medications. The liver is resilient, but it's not invincible. That's why it's so important to understand the risks and take steps to protect this vital organ. After just a week, studies show that your liver begins to heal itself. The liver is unique among organs because of its remarkable ability to regenerate. When you stop drinking, even for a short period, your liver cells start to repair and replace themselves. Inflammation decreases, fat deposits begin to shrink, and your liver's ability to filter toxins improves. You might notice that you have more energy, your mood stabilizes, and your digestion becomes smoother. These changes aren't just happening on the surface, they're a sign that your body is working hard to restore balance and health from the inside out. The first week is just the beginning. The longer you go without alcohol, the more your liver can recover and thrive. The reduction of inflammation and fat accumulation allows your liver functions to normalize. This means your body can process nutrients more efficiently, regulate blood sugar levels, and produce the proteins needed for blood clotting and immune defense. Eating a balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats supports your liver's recovery. Hydration is also key. Drinking plenty of water helps flush out toxins and keeps your liver functioning at its best. Mindful practices, like meditation and yoga, can reduce stress, which in turn supports liver health. When you nourish your body with wholesome foods and positive habits, you're giving your liver the tools it needs to heal and protect you for years to come. It's critical for us to recognize how damaging prolonged alcohol consumption can be. The effects aren't always immediate. Sometimes the damage builds up silently over months or years. Many people don't realize they have liver problems until symptoms become severe, such as jaundice, swelling, or chronic fatigue. That's why open conversations about alcohol and liver health are so important. Whether it's talking with friends, joining a support group, or seeking professional help, acknowledging the risks is the first step toward making positive changes. Self-reflection can be powerful. Taking a moment to look in the mirror and ask yourself how alcohol is affecting your life, and your health can spark the motivation you need to make a change. The liver's ability to regenerate is remarkable, but it's not endless. While the liver can repair itself from mild to moderate damage, severe or repeated injury can overwhelm its capacity to heal. That's why prevention is so important. By making healthy choices, like limiting alcohol, eating nutritious foods, staying active, and managing stress, you can protect your liver for a lifetime. It's never too early or too late to start caring for your liver. Whether you're young or old, your daily habits make a difference. Families can support each other by cooking healthy meals, exercising together, and creating alcohol-free traditions that celebrate wellness and connection. Quitting for just 30 days can significantly diminish liver damage. In just 1 month, your liver can shed excess fat, reduce inflammation, and restore many of its essential functions. You might notice clearer skin, better sleep, improved mood, and a renewed sense of vitality. These changes aren't just physical, they're a testament to your body's incredible ability to heal when given the chance. Celebrating milestones, whether it's a week, a month, or a year alcohol-free, is a powerful way to honor your progress and inspire others. Remember, every day you choose to support your liver is a step toward a healthier, happier you. Your liver is your lifelong ally. Treat it with the care and respect it deserves, and it will reward you with energy, resilience, and well-being for years to come. Now let's talk about the brain. When we think about the effects of alcohol, we often focus on the physical symptoms, hangovers, dehydration, or the toll it takes on our liver. But the brain, the very center of our thoughts, emotions, and decision-making, is deeply impacted by alcohol use. For many people, one of the most noticeable changes after quitting drinking is the gradual lifting of what's commonly called brain fog. This isn't just a vague feeling, it's a real, measurable phenomenon that affects millions of people who drink regularly. Brain fog can feel like a cloud hanging over your thoughts, making it hard to concentrate, remember things, or even find the right words in conversation. It can be frustrating, especially when you know you're capable of so much more. But the good news is, this fog doesn't have to be permanent. Alcohol is a depressant that can negatively affect neurotransmitter balance. Neurotransmitters are the chemical messengers in our brains that help regulate everything from mood to memory to motivation. When we drink, alcohol disrupts the delicate balance of these chemicals, particularly those like GABA and glutamate, which play a key role in calming the brain and keeping us alert. Over time, the brain tries to compensate for the constant presence of alcohol by adjusting how it produces and responds to these neurotransmitters. This is why, when you stop drinking, your brain needs time to recalibrate. During this adjustment period, it's common to feel out of sorts, anxious, irritable, or just not quite yourself, but this is actually a sign that your brain is healing and returning to its natural state. During the first few days of sobriety, I experienced withdrawal symptoms like anxiety and mood swings. It was as if my emotions were on a roller coaster, swinging from one extreme to another with little warning. I found myself feeling restless, unable to sit still, and my mind would race with worries about the future. Sometimes I'd feel a deep sense of sadness or irritability that seemed to come out of nowhere. These symptoms can be intense, and for some people they might even be enough to make them question whether quitting is worth it. But it's important to remember that these feelings are temporary. They're a natural part of the brain's healing process, and they do get better with time. Journaling my feelings helped me process what I was going through, and talking to supportive friends or a counselor made a huge difference. It's no surprise that alcohol affects mood and mental clarity. When you're drinking regularly, you might notice that it's harder to focus at work, remember important details, or even keep up with conversations. You might find yourself rereading the same paragraph over and over, or forgetting why you walked into a room. These lapses in memory and attention aren't just annoying, they can impact your confidence and your ability to perform at your best. Over time, this can lead to frustration, self-doubt, and even strained relationships with coworkers, friends, and family. The good news is, as your brain begins to recover, these symptoms start to fade. You'll notice that you're able to think more clearly, stay organized, and tackle tasks with renewed energy. According to research, in as little as 2 weeks without alcohol, cognitive functions can improve. This means that your memory, attention span, and problem-solving skills can all start to bounce back surprisingly quickly. For some people, the change is dramatic. They go from feeling sluggish and forgetful to sharp and focused in a matter of days. For others, the improvement is more gradual, but no less significant. You might notice that you're able to read a book and actually remember what you've read, or that you can follow a conversation without losing track of what's being said. Even simple things like remembering where you put your keys or recalling someone's name become easier. These small victories add up, and they can have a big impact on your overall sense of well-being. My focus sharpened and my memory started to clear up. Tasks that once felt overwhelming or confusing became manageable, even enjoyable. I found myself able to plan ahead, set goals, and actually follow through on them. My creativity returned, and I started to come up with new ideas at work and in my personal life. I could sit down to write or solve a problem and actually make progress, instead of getting stuck in a mental fog. This newfound clarity gave me a sense of confidence that I hadn't felt in years. It was like rediscovering a part of myself that had been hidden away. I started to trust my own judgment again, and I felt more in control of my life. Mental clarity is often overlooked but is crucial for our productivity and relationships. When your mind is clear, you're better able to communicate, solve problems, and connect with the people around you. You can listen more attentively, respond more thoughtfully, and be present in the moment. This can strengthen your relationships with friends, family, and coworkers, and help you build new connections. At work, mental clarity can lead to better performance, more creative ideas, and a greater sense of accomplishment. In your personal life, it can help you manage stress, make healthier choices, and enjoy your hobbies and interests more fully. The benefits of mental clarity extend far beyond just feeling smarter. They touch every aspect of your life. Imagine waking up to a mind free of fog. This is one of the most liberating benefits of quitting alcohol. Each morning, you open your eyes and feel truly awake, ready to take on the day with energy and purpose. There's a sense of lightness, as if a weight has been lifted from your shoulders. You can think clearly, make decisions confidently, and approach challenges with a calm, focused mind. This clarity isn't just about being more productive, it's about feeling more alive, more present, and more connected to yourself and the world around you. Over time, this mental clarity becomes your new normal, and you realize just how much you were missing when your mind was clouded by alcohol. It's a gift that keeps on giving, opening up new possibilities and helping you become the best version of yourself. If you're considering quitting alcohol, or if you're in the early days of sobriety, know that this clarity is waiting for you. It may take time and the journey may have its ups and downs, but the reward is worth every step. Your brain is resilient, and with each day of sobriety, you're giving it the chance to heal, grow, and thrive. So take a deep breath, trust the process, and look forward to the incredible clarity that lies ahead. Finally, let's address the skin, our body's largest organ. Our skin is not just a protective barrier, it's a living, breathing reflection of our internal health and daily habits. Every day it faces the world, exposed to the elements, stress, and everything we put into our bodies. When we talk about wellness, we often focus on diet, exercise, or sleep, but the skin is a powerful indicator of how well we're really taking care of ourselves. It's the first thing people notice, and it can reveal more than we think about our lifestyle choices. One of the most immediate and visible effects of alcohol consumption is dehydration, and nowhere is this more apparent than in our skin. Alcohol acts as a diuretic, meaning it increases urine production and flushes out fluids from the body. This loss of hydration doesn't just leave us feeling thirsty, it also leaves our skin looking dull, dry, and lifeless. If you've ever woken up after a night of drinking and noticed your skin looking tired or flaky, that's dehydration at work. Over time, this chronic lack of moisture can accelerate the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, making us look older than we really are. When I decided to stop drinking, I was curious to see how my skin would respond. Within just a few weeks, I noticed a significant reduction in redness and puffiness. The dark circles under my eyes began to fade, and my complexion started to look more even and vibrant. It was as if my skin was finally able to breathe and heal. The difference was so noticeable that friends and family began to comment on how refreshed and healthy I looked. It's amazing how quickly the body can recover when we remove the things that are holding it back. Hydration levels increased, making my skin look healthier and more vibrant. I started to notice a natural glow that I hadn't seen in years. My skin felt softer to the touch, and the tight, uncomfortable feeling I used to get after washing my face disappeared. Drinking more water and cutting out alcohol allowed my skin to retain moisture more effectively. I also found that my skincare products worked better. Moisturizers absorb more easily and serums seemed to have a greater impact. It was as if my skin was finally able to make the most of the care I was giving it. But hydration isn't the only way alcohol affects our skin. Alcohol is also a known trigger for inflammation, which can worsen conditions like acne, rosacea, and eczema. For years, I struggled with breakouts and redness that seemed to flare up without warning. I tried countless creams and treatments, but nothing seemed to work long-term. It wasn't until I stopped drinking that I realized how much alcohol was contributing to my skin issues. the inflammation subsided, and my breakouts became less frequent and less severe. For anyone dealing with persistent skin problems, cutting back on alcohol could be a game changer. Even experts agree that giving up alcohol can have a dramatic impact on skin health. Dermatologists often recommend a break from alcohol to patients struggling with stubborn skin conditions. In fact, studies have shown that just 30 days without alcohol can lead to noticeable improvements in skin texture, tone, and overall appearance. The skin becomes more resilient, less prone to irritation, and better able to repair itself. It's not just about looking good, it's about supporting the skin's natural ability to protect and heal. When we remove the constant assault of alcohol, we give our skin the chance to thrive. It's eye-opening to realize that something so common is wreaking havoc beneath the surface. We often think of alcohol as a harmless way to unwind, but its effects on our skin are anything but trivial. The changes I experienced went beyond the surface. They boosted my confidence and made me feel more comfortable in my own skin. If you're looking for a simple way to improve your complexion, boost your glow, and support your skin's health, consider taking a break from alcohol. Your skin will thank you, and you might just discover a new sense of radiance that goes far deeper than the surface. Now, let's flip the narrative a bit. Why is this message often downplayed in mainstream discussions? Society glamorizes alcohol as a social lubricant, linking it with fun, relaxation, and celebration. Yet, we rarely discuss the long-term repercussions. It's time we challenge this narrative. You don't need alcohol to enjoy life or to have a good time. The health benefits of sobriety are not merely anecdotal, they are supported by research and lived experiences. So, there you have it. Quitting alcohol for 30 days transformed my liver, brain, and skin in ways I never expected. These benefits are often buried beneath advertisements promoting alcohol consumption. If you've been considering a similar journey, this is your sign. If you found this eye-opening, don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your groups. Let's create awareness and inspire others to reconsider their drinking habits. Together, we can make a change. For more guide, send help to highcoachwellness@gmail.com.